Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice peach and lemon tea. So welcome back to the game and probably the last episode of this series. So in the previous episode we maxed out on farming. We have a fairly big field for vegetables and lots of fruit trees here, and then sort of your corn and barley and wheat on this side, and indeed a fairly stocked pantry. Let's finish things off in this episode, and for a start what we're going to do is going to go up to the policy here in ingredients and basically say that only use the stuff that we're growing on site. We are producing 140 crops per day. It says ingredients per meal 276, ingredients per day is 552. It does say up 345. We'll see how we get on with that one. I'm maxing it out. If we have to change things up, then we will. But I just want to see if we can max it out and get that done. We have to get... let's see. We have to sell apples, sell peaches, and sell bananas. That's for the final overproduction... so the overproduction grant. But money is not a problem, and it hasn't been for quite some time. We need to do a couple of things. I'm still tempted to add another checkpoint in just because of the sheer amount of throughput that we've got. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I definitely want to go ahead and add in some more phone booths. In fact, we're going to basically max out, almost max out on the phone booths here, just because there is 3 needs that seem to be not fulfilled. It was exercise, family, and recreation, I believe. So we check needs out. Yeah, exercise, family, and recreation we have a bit of an issue with. So I'm hoping that the family stuff will be fulfilled by the phone booths when they're in the canteen. The recreation need, and indeed exercise need, I think we can get that in one go, and that would be the punch bag. For when inmates need to let off some steam, kits for the exercise and recreational needs. So yes, we can basically put a big row of punch bags all the way down there. Now, obviously a bit expensive, but as we mentioned earlier, money is not a problem. Let's just go ahead and see if we can... yeah, that guy is a specialist officer, fair enough. Yeah, so that's pretty much sorted. We also discussed the building of, well, it says produce either a drip, a pipe, or an outdoor sprinkler, and maybe automating some of this, but I don't know. I don't think it fits the theme. I like the idea of just lots of people working in here rather than set it to automation. If we were to automate it, we would need things like the auto harvester, which would go somewhere like all the way around here. We'd need things like the gatherer, which would go in the middle there. So we'll lose 4 crops for that one, and then a sprinkler we would lose 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd lose 8 crops in total. Is that a bit of a problem? You know what? Let's just try it. Just for the sake of saying that, yes, we have actually give this a go. Let's put in some of the automated stuff, and then, if nothing else, learn that for the next playthrough. So there's that removed, and we do need to have an automated sprinkler in there. Why will it not place? It will not place in there at all. That is curious. Is it because it's still to do? Oh, yeah, it is still to do. Okay, fair enough. We're going to go ahead and add in I think it was the gatherer, which would go in here. So it is, let's have a quick look. Is that carrot plant? So that is dump that one, dump that one, dump that one, and dump that one. And then we need some more waters down there as well. I don't know what this is going to do in terms of power. We'll have to see how we get on with that one. Let's just max speed this out. And, the flower garden is being built, which is very handy indeed. Probably going to keep a better eye on the type of inmates that we have. Previously, there was a lot slipped through the net. I say slipped through the net, we just weren't checking towards the end of it. So, yeah, we do need to make sure that the people that we're getting are safe and sound as best we can within this facility. Obviously, we designed the facility with almost a couple of failure points in mind that, yeah, it was going to be quite a harsh one. How are we doing for building here? People have gone to eat, which means, yeah, they haven't even finished with these yet. We did hire some more doctor. Reports of sickness, that'll be the 3rd, I think, time that we've had that, and yeah, 3 prisoners are sick. It's not really, it's just a non-issue at this stage. We can see stuff's been delivered. We have lots of stuff to pick up and put back, and danger level is flying right down. This is good. They haven't built the punching bags. They haven't built the phone booths. They have finally planted the flowers in here. And, oh yeah, they've cleared some of this as well. Alright, so we'll put in the sprinklers now that the gap is there, as well as the auto gatherer. And, well, yeah, we do need to run some power in here as well. So the electrical cable actually doesn't really run anywhere around here. Let's just run it across and then down. And I'm guessing this will require something similar. And we'll have to bring the water up. And obviously we'll have to add in some more sprinklers as well. Actually, we'll double check the sprinkler system because only part of it is in there. So the sprinkler system goes there. So the other one would need to go in here. So it is that potato plant, which is going to be dumped, and then it would be that potato plant, I think, which would be dumped, and that's hopefully this pretty much automated. But we'll see how we get on. There was some tunnel issues around here. I think I found just the latter part of last episode at the end of the recording, so no problems there. In terms of this area here, we have a couple of people who are... hang on a second. What? Okay, I am missing something. These guys have a lot of needs. That's because they're locked in the bakery. Right, they can definitely get through this bit, right? I mean, it's not like this. Just, that needs to be shifted. Okay. Are they eating a snowball? Carrying scissors. And now he's got a rolling pin. I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah. Something funky is up, and I don't think I can do anything about this. So he's knocked that person out, and now they are... We've just remade the bakery. It was very nice, and now Benjamin Pitchford is just running around breaking it with a snowball. Or whatever they're doing. And then they're being tased. There we go. It's actually a pair of scissors now. Don't know what's going on there. I have no idea what's caused that. But there you go. Anyway, let's just max this back out again. We're going to double check the food here to see if that's been... if that's working okay. It appears that it is. I'm just a bit concerned about maybe the distance maybe the distance people have to go to collect the ingredients. It might take just a bit too long, but well, we shall see. So we need to harvest many types of ingredients. It says apples, peaches, and bananas. Produce 10 compost fertilizer and harvest 500 ripened crops of any type. We're up to 70% now, so yeah, very easy. And oh, we have some apples, so let's sell some of those, and we'll sell the other bits as well. And that's leaving us the peaches and the bananas to to sort out. Let's just double check over here. We can see that there are lots of people in the bakery. Actually, that's not the case. There are 2 people working in the bakery, and they seem to be very happy. Oh, it says to do. Store bread in loaf in display counter. Do they need access to the back of it? Because at the moment they're just... Oh no, they've left it there, and now they're moving it, and I think they're just selling it. Yeah, they're actually selling it to these people. Okay, so they're sort of just leaving it on that wall. Like a pie on a windowsill to cool down. Oh, it looks like the order of phone booths has been completed. All right, let's just go to the logistics tab. No, utilities and wiring, and then we're going to go for the phone tap. Now, yes, I am aware that we are massively over-egging the phone tap here. There's far too many connections, and you can only listen to one at any one time. And it looks like the ones at the north were never even connected anyway, so I'm glad I checked that one. How many connections would we have here? It's going to be in the 30s, is it? Let's just double check once again. Wiring and 36 connections, and the maximum effective number of active connections is 1. So that's how we slowly listen in and figure out who's got what and what's been organised and things like that. Anyway, I'm going to activate one of our inmates here, one of our confidential informants, and obviously that will increase the suspicion somewhat, but not to, I believe, any dangerous level. And there we go. So we have only one person being targeted, which is it's Duncan Eaton here, who has got a guard assigned. In fact, I believe it's that person there, because they are assigned. It even says prisoner assignment. So that isn't too much of an issue. Let's just go ahead and deactivate those. We don't want to keep them active too long. So we've sold the tomatoes, the apples, and there's some more there as well. We have bananas matured in 55 hours, as well as peach trees in 3 hours, followed by oranges, which is 32. So we'll get the majority of that. Just waiting again for all of this to be implemented. There's no crops, as far as I can tell, going bad. It's just now that we've got, was it 20, I think? We have 20 farmers, yeah. We don't have any great issue there. And, oh, we're actually having some people trying to sneak through. Let's have a quick look. The last one, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 oranges, which they're classed as ingredients for making, is it narcotics or is it just booze? I think it's booze. Let me double check. It is in dangers, and it is produce drugs, narcotics, produce narcotics, and smelly, and booze ingredient. Yeah, so you can this produces drugs. This one potentially, yeah, the fruit stuff. It's narcotics and produce narcotics, and booze there though. Yeah, it's just booze. All right, fair enough. There's nothing much we can do about it other than shut it down, but we are checking people as they go through. Hence why we've got all these guys here. So that's the whole point in doing that. There is an area here, a bit of tract of land for something. I don't know what it would be. I was thinking of a gym, because we don't currently have one. However, if we were to do that, it would mean even more people coming through here into there. And that's something that's a road I just don't want to go down, having more people go through. And I was going to say, is that the punching bags still ordered? Which they are indeed. Let's just double check informants here and look at all of the potential CIs. Alex Shopland, we have Alexander here, who we can recruit. We've got Adam and then Matt, and we'll just, good grief, they are really trying. That's a fairly big reform history there for them, but they're just not getting there. They're just not getting there. So danger level is flying down, which is good. Just double check the reform here, 29%. That's good. Punishment at 9 out of 10. Reform of 9 out of 10. Work experience still only 2 out of 10, even though we've got pretty much every job going. And the health grade is at -1. So basically, it could be better. It could be worse. It certainly could be a lot worse, actually. Oh, and there's some oranges. Let me sell the object because, I wonder why all of these guys are coming in here. I wonder why. And let's see if they get searched on the way out. I'm guessing the answer is yes. Yes, they will get searched, and they will probably be found with things. Oh, that's good. Harris is relaxing in the flower garden. It says watering in the water garden. Very nice. So yeah, how are we doing for power as well? Power is actually fine. Grants-wise, we only need to charge 10 more batteries for green energy goal 9, which will give us basically double the amount of power. We need to complete some... I need to build more solar panels. Don't even know if we're running that program. I think we might be. Yes, we are, but I'm guessing no one's bothered with it. So we've got like farm work therapy, flower therapy, solar panel development, 1 interested, spiritual guidance, 4 on that one, and loads of parole. That's 301 finished, 161 passed, which is a 53% pass rate. Interesting. Right, let's rile the place up with a full shakedown to see if we can remove some of this contraband. There is a high supply of weapons, tools, and a medium supply of narcotics and luxuries. And also, I believe we have just found a tunnel as well. Let me just, yeah, we've found a tunnel, so we'll go ahead and remove that. So, I mean, yeah, we could build something here. I think we're just going to leave that as is. There's no real extra to place there. Oh, this is getting built as well. We have still the sprinkler to get put in. I wonder where all of the workers are. I know we're having a couple of issues with them. Seem to be stuck, like these guys here. So if I move them, then they're all right now. Yeah, they seem to just got, like, sort of get stuck. Like, I don't know if it says they're on break, but if I move them. No, they're actually just chilling out there. That's fine. Like the way the Chiefs now got some free meals, just 2 rashers of bacon and some greens in a bowl there. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. And yeah, that bakery thing has been moved as well. That's still waiting to be planted. Is it just a supply issue? We've got the order there, and we can see loads of wheat and barley getting sent, which is obviously we're just making money. Exports. For those 3 boxes, we were paid 354 generic units of currency. So not a huge amount, but well, more the merrier, really. Oh, that's fairly full. Let's sell those peaches. So we are on 58% for the peaches. We can sell another peach, 60%. We've done with the apples, almost done with the peaches, well, over halfway. And then the bananas. Like I say, it's just for grants. I don't know if we'll actually get to there. I'm going to hire some more workers. There's another 4. Who, let's track their journey. So they're coming along here. They're going to go through? No, they're going up. Where are they heading to? Ah, they're heading to this. Fair enough. They've got a bit on there. And there's some returning prisoners. Extremely volatile. Paul. And Richard. I remember Richard. Quail. He returned as well. We've also got Andrew Donnelly there as well. Oh, and there's some more. There's workers who, yeah, are carrying that stuff over. It seems to be everybody has. If we check all the workers, I mean, bladder and bowels. Bladder and bowels. I'm guessing every single person. Oh no, just bowels for that one. Bladder and bowels. Even though that's like all okay. It's working now. I mean, we could possibly set this up a bit. We can have maximum staff breaks of 25%. Let's see if that does anything. I'm going to stop this shakedown as well because we're just not able to sort it all. But yeah, so apart from these little bits, oh, there's the harvesting go along. I mean, that's just crying out for some sort of accident. It says install as well, and I'm not seeing. Oh, hang on, it's finally been assigned to someone. As is that. As is that because it's in green. So we might as well go ahead and add in the fountain for watering. Is that correct? There and there. Yeah, that's fine. There's them 2. And these have all been assigned as well. Good grief. The fact that it just goes right across like that is just worrying. Right. I think we've got some water in here. We'll connect up this to the grid. And water-wise, I think the pipe will run all that way. I think it will. There's only one way to find out, and we're going to find out. The fun is in finding out. That's so many ingredients in there. Let's just double check the kitchen. Stuff's getting cooked. I just don't know what sort of stuff's getting cooked. Fresh and import ingredient ratio. There. Cost per prisoner 0. Total price 0. Estimated price 0. Because I think we're using full ingredients. I think. If I go to the other side, will this import ingredient start going right up? Oh, yeah, we just bought loads. Move the slider, not the the entire UI. Oh, yeah, we've just bought loads of bacon. All right. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. Right, cool. So, all of these sprinklers are in. That's just... Oh, yeah, that worked. So we had... That went across and harvested. And then... Oh, there's the auto-gatherer working. So, the sprinkler keeps things watered. The harvester takes it out the ground. And the... Is it the... Yeah, the harvester takes it out the ground. And then the gatherer brings it to the centre. And then basically we bring it over to here. So we could do that for... I assume you can't use it for the trees. It wouldn't make sense. But certainly these crops you could. So we could remove all of these crops on the left-hand side, put in the automation stuff. It wouldn't be a problem. I mean, we've got plans for doing it down here as well. We've tried it. We've built it. I'm not going to bother with the rest of it. I don't see much of a... I don't think I see much of a reason to really focus on that. So, danger level is flying right down, which is good. Needs are being fulfilled. We do have some critical needs, like exercise and family and recreation. It might just be quirks of when they're working. There might be just too much work time, but it's a standard. It's a standard regime, so yeah. Actually, there's more free time than what is usual there. Anyway, danger level is fine, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I think that has been, or will be, the last episode for this build series. This is the Jungle Pack DLC facility. Original idea was have a medium-sized map and use a lot of the new stuff. So certain new textures, so this sort of like ancient stone tile and like the rusty fencing. And the idea was to have a facility that was sort of like, this was like an abandoned something or other. Maybe not ancient, but certainly an abandoned something. We came along and repurposed it, whether it be reclaiming materials to build these cell blocks. We didn't want too many amenities. In fact, originally, before this expansion over here, we didn't have a mailroom, we didn't have a shop, we didn't have workshops or bakeries or anything like that, libraries, etc. We just had the very bare basics. So we have this common room. We do have a chapel and laundry and stuff. I mean, those are fairly decent staples. We also have 2 outdoor canteens, which is something we've never tried before. We've also got the fire pits to ward off any of the buzzies that are buzzing around, and also doing we've got double infirmary to do obviously the vaccination program as well, and the new building, which is the visitor recreation, which basically visitor reception, which basically kicks them out if they are infected. Not that we've had any great issues with that. I don't know whether it's because of pre-planning or luck. We have a lot of sniper and guard towers there. We then expanded to the left-hand side. We went with green energy. We've got the bakery and the restaurant, which, yeah, the restaurant certainly works. Bakery is still in flux, shall we say. Forestry is all working. We put this middle section in, which includes things like the shop, the mailroom, library, and the... Yes, this thing. Workshop. And then finally we did some farming, which, to be honest, out of all of it, oh, there it is, there's the automation side of it. Out of all of this, it's the flower garden that is the probably the best thing. We've done a lot of grants. We have reoffending rate down to 14% according to this. Total prison value of just under 750,000, 710,000 generic units of currency. We've got a bit of water that's probably impeded our progress, but it's been fun working through it. And this has been a medium and high risk facility. But overall, we've not really had too much of a problem because we have armed guards, we have good patrols. When we can see like the deployment for all the patrols, they're all set up there. They're in and around the canteen with the armed guards. We've got all of the sniper towers with the unlocks for the non-lethal sniper. I mean, we did run free fire for quite a long time. As soon as we turned that off, yeah, it just made it better. But yeah, overall, pretty happy with it. The central section, the idea was to have central yards. We ended up, because of space limitations, going with these two central staff areas, which I think made it quite interesting. We have all of the like security rooms and this kitchen and canteen for the staff, and obviously security up here, and all the doggos having a nice sleep there, and then just some random offices. And this one was I quite enjoy because it's got like it's our training room for staff, but it's also got like the power station in there, which we don't use anymore because naturally we're now running green energy, which I assume we're very close to completing the goal. Hang on, let's have a quick look. It would be green energy goals. We are on 95%, so 5 more batteries and that would be complete. Either way, we are going to leave it there for now for this build, for this series, and there you go. We've done an escape and extreme testing initiative. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do it again. We've got the exact same amount of prisoners as we had with that one. They'd just be spread over a higher area. I mean, it might affect these walls because there's no barbed wire and no guard towers, so they may go that way. I have a feeling though it'll just be out the front gate, like last time, as per. So yeah, hopefully it has been an interesting build, an interesting series. We will leave it there for now. That's been a bit of PA, and in the upcoming, I don't know. I don't have an idea for a new build or a new series. Let me know in the comments what you would like to... I mean, not even finish the sentence because everyone's just going to say do criminally insane or go for death row, which... those two seem to be the most common. But let me know what you think in terms of builds, suggestions, ideas, etc. What you think of this build, improvements, and overall just themes in general that you would like to see. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.